Number 10. Bow Wow, the accidental tourist. Do you know the expression, "I'm 1 foot in the plane"? That's because it's definitely one of the favorites of Lil Bow Wow, who at one time published a photo on Instagram in a private jet that supposedly took him from New York to Peachtree for a press conference for his new reality TV show. You know how curious fans can be, so much that they started researching the Bow Wow luxury private jet, which was actually a promotional image posted on the Fort Lauderdale VIP transportation website. What a mess. This generated a series of memes mocking Lil's attitude, but as if he didn't mind getting caught, this guy who likes to pretend made himself on Instagram with another picture with a pile of fake money. The one who caught him was investment expert Timothy Sykes, who not only exposed him for using his own artwork, but also took the opportunity to publicly offer his advice on how to make some money without having to pretend. Please, let me hold you, Lil. You don't learn anymore. Number 9. TEKASHI 6ix9ine, the liar of his lies. As if scandals and arrests weren't enough for him, and as if it wasn't enough that this young rapper is out of prison when more than a 40-year sentence was waiting for him, TEKASHI 6ix9ine plays at trolling his fans with jewelry. He has been popping up everywhere after he released Gummo and became an icon of rebellion with his tattoos, jewelry, and colorful hair. The scene begins with TEKASHI accusing celebrities of wearing fake jewelry and trying to prove that his is real. But it seems something had gone wrong when the stones on the rapper's chain came back negative. Did the bragging go wrong? Well, apparently it was all a joke, a sketch the rapper improvised to make fun of his fans, as he later made clear in his Instagram account. Does this guy know the meaning of low profile? Number 8. LIL-PUMP, Customer of the Month. This LIL-PUMP thing is pretty serious, or rude. No one can deny the success he's had lately, especially in the streaming format, which allowed him to sign juicy contracts and reach the 3rd position of the Billboard 100 with his song Gucci Gang. And while not too original, his trademark is also showing off expensive jewelries in his videos and public appearances. No one would have believed that he would be so exposed when buying his accessories himself in Paris Funk, a well-known shop for selling forgeries of great designers that have been involved in several scandals in the past, for selling them at the price of the originals to his customers. And he wasn't even caught by the press, but by his own fans. Let's hope he didn't want to leave the fans with the message, "Be like me, buy fakes. Jewelry designers have to eat too." Number 7. Ace Hood, a broken time machine. No one can fail to notice that the Rolex brand of watches is so exclusive that not everyone can afford to have one. And this is not only because of its price, but also because of its high quality. A quality which the watch Alex Hood had on his wrist proved not to have when it fell and broke in the middle of the BET Awards. Can a real Rolex be that fragile? Obviously not, which is why Ace's own followers turned the incident into a meme. The rapper didn't take the situation too well and made his jeweler take the blame. He said that he has a lot of watches, that he usually spends up to $60,000 on them, and he can't let his image fade by not taking care of those details. The fall of needles happened in a note that Angela Simmons and Bow Wow were making to him on the occasion of the BET Awards in 2013, and it cannot be said that the audience had enough to let the incident go. We are very sorry, Ace, but we believe that what happened was not lost time. Number 6. Young Thug, the Great Pretender. If anyone thinks it's easy to wear fake accessories when you're famous and get away with it, well, they should know that there are even pages on Instagram that look for fake watches on celebrities. Then you should know that Young Thug has lost credibility when the profile @FakeWatchBusta gave a series of details about the photo of the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Michael Schumacher Platinum worn by the rapper and gave it as a fake. What did Thug do? Well, he answered in the networks that his was a limited edition for which he had paid $110,000 for, and accompanied his tweets showing the back of the watch and other legitimate pieces bought in the same jewelry store. Admittedly, his excuse sounds much more plausible than Hood's, but nobody threw his watch on the floor. Are you having a good time? Do you have any ideas yet about who might be at the top of the list? Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't even think about fast-forwarding the video or cutting it. Number 5. SOULJA Boy. Anything can be expected from this rapper according to his origins. Let's remember that he became famous partly because he hacked into the databases of music download platforms and snuck his songs into the place occupied by other artists' songs. Back in 2007, SOULJA was able to make you download a song by Michael Jackson or Britney Spears, but when you played it, it was one of his songs on the album. And years after earning fame and money with that questionable trick, he continues to make a name for himself on Instagram thanks to his habit of wearing fake jewelry and watches. He says there's a public campaign against him getting arrested, but in principle, it wouldn't have happened if the singer had everything in order, don't you think? After all, he even went as far as to totally falsify evidence about the community service he was ordered to perform. Good thing @FakeWatchBuster doesn't verify those things. Number 4. BOONK John Robert Hill Jr. This son of a large family seems to need more attention, because in addition to what he's accomplished with his music and the successful online clothing store he owns, he's been caught stealing food from a restaurant, which cost him several months in jail. Can you believe that? It's not like he's starring in the movie Les Miserables. BOONK went from bad to worse on this subject, and he had no better idea than to show fake money in some of his social media videos. Of course, when he was criticized, he appealed to say that all his videos and posts on social media are jokes, and that's how they should be taken by his audience. It's like saying, "It wasn't a crime, I was just joking about breaking the law." Of course we believe you, BOONK, but just in case, next time don't go out to eat, ask for delivery. Number 3. TYGA, Love with a Good Weather Guarantee. This rapper was more original, and before someone accused him of showing forgeries, he preferred to take the lead and have the Instagram hunters check him out on demand. He then placed a tray full of gold chains and jewelry for @FakeWatchBuster to determine if they were fakes. The famous Instagram page determined that the watch TYGA was showing was real, but then ended up saying it was fake. Even the rapper's fans ended up harassing the Instagram account managers to review their verdict. It seems that TYGA often plays with watches as a manipulation tool. In fact, he even gives the same model to his girlfriends as he did with China in 2013 and Kylie Jenner in 2015, causing a small online dispute between them. It seems like the only real thing here is TYGA's love of using watches to be the center of attention. Number 2. Kevin Gates, Time to Play. Kevin Gates once told a story about how his brother stole an NFL player's watch and gave it to him. But it turns out that the same Instagram account dedicated to revealing these lies, @FakeWatchBuster, confirmed that the rapper received a completely fake one, something he had no trouble admitting either. Kevin was honest enough to admit that he was an accomplice to a theft and also a fake, though we would have liked him to try a little harder by being really honest by buying his accessories legitimately. Number 1. Ugly God, the real creator. The first place in this ranking, paradoxically, is one of the most honest cheaters. Ugly God was a sensation from the beginning of his career because of his automatic success outside the record industry. But unlike SOULJA Boy, he was legitimate and gave away his music through SoundCloud and YouTube, getting millions of fans around the world, a modern world musician. But what matters to us in this ranking of Ugly is the fact that he is completely open about wearing fake jewels. In interviews, he presents himself as being down to earth and understanding the value of a dollar and how far it can carry anyone. His passion for music overshadows his desire for materialistic possessions. Maybe his frankness is what hasn't brought him the problems that his colleague TEKASHI 6ix9ine had for the same reasons. His actions and words are a testament that for the most part, your audience doesn't care about your image as much as the idea that it is real. To prove it, he now even confesses to buying real jewels, but with the argument that better materials are just more durable against day-to-day usage, and he is just as popular as ever. Well, there's a reason his name is God. Obviously, he can do anything. Blessed be. Do you agree with our rankings? We would love to know your opinion in the comments, and give us a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so we can let you know about the news. We upload new material very often, and we hope to see you in our next video.